Portland is really well known for some of their dessert spots. When you think of Portland desserts, you probably think of Voodoo Donuts or Salt and Straw. I just want to start off by saying that while both of these places are good, they're very overrated and very touristy, and there's honestly a lot better places to grab donuts or ice cream or any kind of dessert in Portland. So in this video, I'm going to be taking you to a couple of spots where you can get some really delicious desserts here in Portland. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name's Ilana. I post content about what it's like to navigate life and dating in Portland. So if you're thinking about moving to Portland, go ahead and subscribe down below and join the Kitten Squad because I think you'll really like it here. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and explore some awesome dessert spots here in Portland. I'm gonna talk about 3 different donut places that are totally worth the money and better than Voodoo Donuts. If I miss out on your favorite donut place, please don't hate me. I only have the bandwidth to go to so many places. So comment down below if I miss out on your favorite donut spot or dessert spot in general, because I know we have so many amazing donut places here in the city. So let's start off with the first one, which is NOLA Donuts. So there are 3 locations in the Portland metro area. So there's one in the Pearl District, there's one in Lake Oswego, and then another one in Beaverton, which I believe recently opened up. NOLA Donuts basically has the big easy vibe to it where it feels like you're in New Orleans when you enter the shop. They make a lot of square donuts with laminated dough. They're very well known for their beignets. I just love how unique their donuts look. They also have really good coffee that you can get as well. And even during Mardi Gras time, you can even order king cakes, which I think is really awesome. And it definitely has that authentic New Orleans taste to it compared to just buying it in a regular grocery store. Now, National Donut Day is about to be approaching on Friday, June 3rd. And I know in the past, NOLA Donuts has done specials for National Donut Day. I know they've done free boxes of donuts as a contest, but make sure you follow them on Instagram to stay up to date so you don't miss out on a really cool special for National Donut Day, which is why I wanted to post this video today so you had time to prepare and go to some great donut shops to see if you could get some free donuts. Another great donut shop that I highly recommend you check out is Coco Donuts. So there are 7 locations in Portland, and I feel like Coco Donuts is super underrated and they make some amazing donuts. I personally like the Portland State location. I think the ambiance and the vibe and their aesthetic is adorable. If you like the pink aesthetic and the pink box that Voodoo Donuts offers, then you're gonna love Coco Donuts because they also give you a cute pink box to put your donuts in, and there's lots of pink in the store. They do a lot of handcrafted donuts, twisted donuts, mochi donut, mochi, is it mochi, mochi? I don't know. I've never had those kinds of donuts before, but they look really good. And just your regular glazed donuts with sprinkles. I definitely recommend getting here a little bit earlier because when you go towards the end of the day like I did, the selection is pretty sparse, so definitely go earlier in the day if you can so you can see all of the wonderful selection of donuts that they offer. Also, they do have really good coffee. I highly recommend the lavender latte. It tastes amazing and it has a very unique taste to it that's not overpowering with lavender. I don't know if they're doing any specials for Donut Day, but definitely follow them on Instagram so you can stay up to date because they very well may do something fun for it. And then the last donut place that is pretty popular in Portland. I've been to Blue Star Donuts quite a few times and Blue Star Donuts is pretty good. They have 5 locations in Portland and then they have 2 in LA. So if you're watching this and you're based in LA, don't sleep on Blue Star because they have really good donuts. Most of their donuts are made out of brioche or buttermilk, and you can even get vegan-based donuts as well. They have a lot of unique flavors, a lot of fruity flavors. I'm pretty boring in like vanilla and chocolate donuts. I'm not really a fan of their fruity donuts, But you can also get their donut bites in grocery stores like New Seasons or Green Zebra, which are some local grocery stores based in Portland. And I love their party bites. Those are so good. They are going to be doing something for National Donut Day, so stay tuned and follow them on Instagram so you can find out what kind of fun specials they're going to be doing for this year. So Blue Star Donuts is very popular. Definitely go earlier in the day because they sell out really quickly. I would say Blue Star Donuts is probably like the second most popular donut place in Portland compared to Voodoo Donuts. So the earlier you can get up and go to Blue Star, the better chance you had to get your hands on some donuts before they sell out, because they will close the shop early if they sell out. So I gotta tell you about my favorite dessert spot in Portland of all time that I knew about before I even moved to Portland, and that is PDX Cookie. Where do I even begin with PDX Cookie? I started ordering PDX cookies when I was living in San Francisco, and these would be my post-show treats after I finished competing in one of my bikini competitions. And the cookies just get better and better. So they have a storefront in the Montevilla neighborhood in Southeast Portland, and it's absolutely adorable. I mean, I love the blue walls that they have, and they even sell fun treats that you may not be able to get online. If you don't live in Portland, you can purchase their cookies online and they will mail them to you, and their shipping is pretty fast. I've gotten my cookies within like a day or two after I've ordered them, but maybe that's also because I lived in California at the time. But oh my gosh, PDX Cookie is amazing. They make massive cookies. They have all sorts of flavors. They rotate the menu constantly every month, and they do lots of fun themed cookies for holidays and upcoming seasons, and the possibilities are endless. You gotta check them out on Instagram. I can't say enough things about PDX Cookies. I mean, I've been a customer at PDX Cookie for years, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So this is an absolute must dessert place that you should check out in Southeast Portland. Let's talk about two really awesome places to get cake. I love cake. So a great place to get cake is Papa Hayden, which is based in the Northwest District, and they also have another location in the Selwood Moreland District in Southeast Portland. So Papa Hayden has like this upscale European theme to it, even though they sell a lot of American type dishes. This is a very pricier spot, but do not sleep on their cakes. Their dessert is incredible. Personally, I think it's worth buying $13 for a slice of cake. I kid you not. I got one of their chocolate-based cakes, and it is very rich and decadent. I definitely could not eat all of it in one sitting. But you can get their cakes to go, especially if you're not trying to dine in there and have one of their savory dishes or salads or sandwiches. You can totally just go up to the counter and get a slice of cake. Average price for a slice of cake there is going to be $11 to $13. So it is really expensive, but I think it's worth it just as like a one-time thing to check it out. They do offer wedding cakes, so if you want to have a fancy gourmet luxurious wedding cake or even maybe a birthday cake, this could be a really great place to do that. And then the other place to get cakes or even pies is Petunias Pies and Pastries, which is located in Southwest Portland. What I love about Petunias is that it's women-owned, and there's only one location in this city, and it is such an adorable little shop. I feel like this place is a little bit underrated, and they have the best cupcakes I've ever had. They like to call their cupcakes baby cakes. I got like their birthday baby cake. It had pink frosting, and another great thing to know about this place is that everything is gluten-free or vegan-based. So if those are your dietary restrictions, then you're gonna love Petunias. And they also sell their cake mixes and cookie mixes at their store if you're interested in taking that home and making it yourself. So I think that's really special. They do offer lots of breakfast pastries, and they do have donuts on the weekends, and if you want to find out what donuts they offer for that weekend, they do share that on their Instagram page. So be sure that you stay up to date on their Instagram page so you know what donuts you could possibly get from there. They sell plenty of pies and cakes, and they also do wedding cakes and birthday cakes or anything for special occasions, I definitely think that this would be a great place to get a cake from because their cakes are going to be more colorful than Papa Hayden. So if you want a really fun, colorful cake, Petunias is going to be the place to do that. While Portland has quite a bit of ice cream places, I think the best ice cream place to go to besides Salt and Straw is 50 Licks. There are a couple locations in the city. I believe there's 3 of them. So they have dairy and non-dairy flavors, and the flavors of ice creams that they have are very unique. I've never seen ice cream flavors this unique before. They have a lot of like Asian flavored ice cream, which is really cool. Like they have like Thai and rice flavored ice cream, which I've never tried before. I am boring and I just stick to vanilla based ice cream. I like that they do gluten-free waffle cones and they put it upside down in a cup, and the ice cream doesn't get destroyed when it's placed upside down in a cup. Right now, most of the locations are just doing window service right now. They're still pretty cautious regarding the pandemic restrictions being lifted, and so you can't go into any of their stores at the moment. But this is a great place to try something unique and different, and I think 50 Licks is very delicious, and it's reasonably priced to get some ice cream. Oh, and another thing to mention before I move on to the next one is they do offer milkshakes that are very fun and root beer floats. So if you're not wanting just a cup of ice cream or a cone of ice cream, those are some other options that you can have. And then the last place I wanted to mention for desserts, which is something that I've already mentioned on this channel twice actually, so I'm gonna mention it one more time, and that is 1927 S'mores Company. I talked about this when I did Vlognica, and I talked about this in my Portland winter date video, and now I'm gonna talk about it in this video. So there's only one location here in the city, and it is based in Southwest Portland. They have a really cool cabin theme when you walk in, and I like that they have a seasonal menu where they will rotate some of the different things off of their menu. And they do have gelatin-free marshmallows, so if you're a vegetarian or vegan, then it is perfectly fine to come here because they do have options for you, which I think is really great and inclusive to cater to other people's dietary needs. And the marshmallows here are so cool. They look like a block of tofu, and they will basically torch flame it in front of you while they're making your s'mores, which I think is really awesome. The s'mores here are amazing. They're very messy. They do give you alcohol wipes, because I can guarantee you, you will get chocolate and marshmallow just all over your fingers, and it's gonna be a very sticky experience, but it's totally worth it checking out. They also have delicious hot cocoa, so if you just want hot cocoa, that's another great place to get hot cocoa here in Portland. But you gotta go for the s'mores, hands down. All right, so tell me, what are your favorite dessert spots in Portland? Did I miss out on some? I know I did, because Portland is just really well known for their desserts, especially their donuts. I can make a whole separate video on some of their donuts. Let me know if you want me to do a donut video, because I totally can. If you liked this video and it made you hungry, drooling for some sugar, make sure you do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!